Hariku. बस
Yeah. Then the West people they are surviving, you know.
So then she travel.
Then more travel will come.
More travel, where you
More travel will come. If
Sorry.
they shoot in a good manner, then we the Africans, are we okay?
hasn't given back.
Why we allow the West people to dominate us like that? To take care of us like that?
Just travel.
Yeah, that one.
If they shot him dead, I'll be so disappointed.
I won't pay them.
One penny shoot.
If he's dead, I'll be so disappointed.
Ah, well. Wish you well.
Goes down. Happy to realize that the West people is our problem.
And they're not any problem.
You can't see they are our problem.
How?
How? Why they influence our own people to? Because they made us poor, so they can influence our own people to kill our heroes or to destroy our heroes, like Gaddafi, like Kwame Nkrumah, like them, all these people. And now they want to come on Burkina Faso. Is it your country?
He's not. He's still alive. He's still alive. I beg you. He's still alive.
No, I don't know whether it's true or not. But then I just want this guy to know that the whites are a problem.
He's still
We
alive.
can do without them.
He's still alive. He's not dead, right?
We can do without the West people. Why are they worrying us like that?
Yeah, that we can't do without it.
The software you are using, was it made
This software that are using,
Was it made from Catalan?
This software-
we need their money for our resources. We can't
money.
Yeah, yeah. Gold, you know, the then have a car. Cannot print away.
See, if you have a good leader,
Hands, you know, cancer.
if you have a good leader, you don't need to even come beside a computer to be typing and doing those things. You don't need that. There are a lot of things that can finance you more money to the country without even sitting beside a computer. It's even cleaners.
Like,
Oh.
local farming, I work at 2% of our salary.
You see, they've programmed the world to be like that. They have programmed the world to be like that. And that's how we've seen it. They give us a product, and the product, they are the one holding it. And all of these products, most of them are blacks. All these innovations, most of them are blacks, not the white. And they know, they are aware. They've painted Africa as a village, so that those who are doing all those technology will not even mind to come to Africa to start doing those. What is here that a black man can do?
Why don't you start?
What is here that a black man can do?
Then you should do it. Do it there. Why not do it?
They don't release how to do it.
But you are here. You are here.
Because they're the one holding you.
But you are here. Do it.
All these data in the cloud. Gaddafi want to do it, the same thing, but they have to finish it. All is about the cloud. All is the data you have in
I'm
the
saying
space.
that you are here. Why don't you do it? Nobody is holding you.
I'm not expert to that.
So yeah,
It's not my
so
job.
you just
It's not
don't know
mine.
how to do it.
But there are people in Europe that they are blacks are those inventing all those we are seeing. It's not the white. They are not white. We've been alive for so many years. That's the problem. They make us feel so inferior. Like blacks say, hey, we can't do without them. Then if we want to go away from them, then they're attacking us. We want to by force. Look at what's the name? Just Zimbabwe. That woman. He says, I don't want you. No, hey, we want you. Ghana, we don't want you. Hey, we want you. Burkina, hey, we want you. Mali, hey, we want you. Niger, hey, we want you. We can't do without you people. Now we are coming from Baghdad, we are begging. There's something here that they don't have. We can live that technology. We can even live on farming. What do you want? It's food that you eat, where you sleep. That's all our life.
Yeah, that can we elaborate?
Basic thing in life.
Can we elaborate on farming? So farming, this age right now, if the olden days, I know better than if you had to commercial people, but say, see, we have tractor, we have car, and we will convey no man.
So do you think we can do it ourselves?
Yeah. Kantanka. You think Kantanka is doing it alone? You think Kantanka don't have white, big white men?
Okay, all right, you are right. But if I say a white, some of the Europeans, We can associate ourselves. We say, yeah, you can associate yourself with China, with Korea, with Irish, with Russia. But the problem is the Americans and French people. France and America is our problem, and Germany is our problem. That's our problem. That's what we are like. They didn't come here, son. They may give you money, they suffer you. You don't come to their country.
No, you see,
Get to their country.
yeah, our main problem is this is how we think. We think somebody is our problem. We think somebody is the reason why we are where we are. We think we are always blaming people for our problems.
And you know
That's
what
the problem.
Say? And you know what I say? If you don't blame
No.
wait,
That is the thing.
wait.
You are always blaming. You won't take responsibility and say, okay, this is what I'm doing, which is not. You are blaming people. They are always the fault. They are the reason why you are where you are.
You see, if
They are always you are blaming them all the time.
That's the books that we read.
It's not about the books we read. Brother,
No, that's the book I read.
the book you've read
That
suggests
you
that.
blame
No,
motivational books.
the books you've read.
Yes.
The books you've read
Yes.
are saying that they are the reason why we are who we are, and that's why you are repeating it. And I'm telling you that the reality of life is such that if you can't keep blaming them, because if you continue blaming
So who
them,
should
you
we
will do
blame?
nothing.
Who should we
Blame yourself. Look at what you are not doing right and do it right.
What are the things that we are not doing right?
That's the question. Ask yourself that question and begin to do those
We
things.
bite each other. We discourage each other.
Every
We
time the
feel
argument is,
inferior.
oh, the white is why we are. The white is the white the reason why the transport fare is 6 cities if it's supposed to be 3 cities? Is it the reason?
No.
Is it the reason why the woman here is selling kinky for 7 cities?
No.
When other people are selling 5 cities, she's selling 7 cities. It's because of the white
It's
people.
a tree that we planted.
So it's
that
not
we all feeding on.
So the
And
business
one
of the white people are the
mentality.
reason why we are. No, they're not.
No.
Are they the reason why we have bad schools here?
I think
Are
I
they-
should learn.
no,
We have
no,
back. I think I should learn there. Please let me learn. Okay?
Ah.
The reason why I say that, looks, I always blame them is that we are in a battlefield. You should know your enemies. If you go to America, they see you black as enemy. Your Visa card is not like the white man Visa card. That's a problem. And when they come here, we feel so inferior to instead we see them as superior, and we allow them to do anything they want to do. That's the problem. White is our enemy. Ever they since we enslaved to their country, they motivated us for so many years. They put them with so many things that we should know.
So what does?
So it's a battle.
So what does seeing them as your enemy do for you? What does it do for you?
So we should know how we bargain with them. We should know how we
So
deal
how
with
does
them.
that? How does
An
that?
enemy came.
No, so
the Americans.
no. You see, the bottom line is
Yeah.
the bottom line of is butter and bread. How does seeing America as your enemy, improve upon your standard of living? How does it improve your standard of living?
Unless.
How does it?
No,
So let me just break it down to this
It
level.
shouldn't be individual.
No, let me just break it down to this level.
Okay.
No, it's we all individuals make the collective. It's you, I, everybody here who make the collective.
Okay.
So it all starts from individual.
Okay.
How does seeing America, France, Germany as the enemy, all right, improve the standard of living, make rent affordable, make food affordable, make it easy for us to be able to live our dreams and do what we want to do, build our houses? How does seeing America as an enemy make that easy for us?
So we own ourselves. So America has, let's have that advantage over us to make things less expensive or expensive. From my observation, the way I see the Europeans and how they deal with us, how they do that, but again, dealing with us doesn't make sense in any way. And also those who are strong to bargain with them to make their people live a comfortable life, they end up by killing them. Example like Gaddafi, he had a good bargain with them. They deal with them as it should be, but at the end they were able to finish him. And also, the reason is that the way we've left like this, Africa being poor, now they are controlling everything of us, our resources, our food, our weather, everything is controlled by them. The food that we plant, now cocoa, seed, you have to take from them. Maize, you have to take from them. Soil, fertilizer, you have to take it from them. They've seized everything of you because they came as visitors who wanted to help you. But no, they're not there to help you. They are there to put you down.
Let me just interrogate this further. You said maize, you take it from them. Cocoa, you take it from them.
Yeah.
I have a maize farm in my village. I don't take maize from the USA. I have a cocoa farm in my place. I don't take cocoa from USA. So what is this argument that you take me from?
Majority of our seeds are coming from them.
Which one is-
Because way back, I remember, like,
I plant the maize. I take some, I eat some, and I leave some to plant. I don't.
The most farmers, me, I went to the farm.
They don't give me any maize.
I went to the farm to buy maize. I went to the farm to buy pepper. All those things that I plant at the farm, I go to the farm, I go to the market to buy them.
To buy the seedlings, yes. The farmers have it, and they will go and sell it, and you go and buy it and go and plant it.
Yes,
What's the
so
problem?
that's what I
They
think.
did, and when you went to buy it, they wrote on it that this is coming from America.
Yes.
They wrote on
It's
it.
European.
Oh,
Yeah,
my God,
it's
you're lying.
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the truth.
You see, so it's not just it's not the big argument. It's about simplifying it and knowing where you fit in it. So, like I said, someone said, okay, see them as the enemy. Yes, I see them as the enemy. But bottom line, how will it make rent affordable for me? How will it make food affordable for me? That is the bottom line in all of these things. So when people hit the street and they are shouting, hey, hey, for instance, people hit the street, they say, hey, Traore is the savior.
Yeah.
How does me hitting the street to shout that Traore is the savior make rent affordable for me? It's always the bottom line, butter and bread.
So-
they are shouting Traore.
So
You go to Burkina Faso and ask them, is food affordable in Burkina Faso now? Is food, will you leave Ghana today and go to affordable Burkina and say you want to leave because Burkina is affordable? Have you heard that Burkina is affordable? That's the point.
No, it's
So the point is always the bottom line. You should not be fixated on an individual, and that's where we've always had a problem. That this is the individual, this is the savior. If you think like that, you will never have a solution. You see somebody and say, "Oh, this is the savior of all of our problems." Then you'll be thinking that his head has all the solutions to your problems, and it is never true. Never true. Never true. It has to take a collective work. You and we need to have a conversation about how do we work together.
Unless we have a leader to rebuild the mind to understand that thing.
It's the same.
See.
You see, it's the same.
You've been in school for so many years.
No, it's the
and I've
same.
been in school.
It's the same colonial mindset.
There's nothing like that in our book to be nationalist, to be patriotic. Nothing like that.
Jaja, the idea that you
You don't
need,
love our country.
the idea that you need somebody.
You have to go. You have to leave this country.
No, relax.
Go to America.
No, it doesn't
You
matter.
go.
The
You go.
idea that you need somebody for things to work.
Yeah.
Is where all the problems start from. And that's exactly the mindset we
Also,
have in relation
our
to the white
mindset,
people.
We need a leader to redo, there's a word for that. I don't know. There's a word for
That
that.
is where all the
That's our
problems. That
problem
is
is-
where all the problems start from.
Yes, you don't have a leader to do that.
That is where the
And if you
idea.
have a leader, they will kill him.
No, you see the idea.
Don't kill him.
The idea that you need a certain leader to come and make it happen. You have to be leaders in your homes, leaders in your offices, leaders in your communities.
They are thinking,
You see, that's why the leaders will come. They present themselves as the saviors,
Exactly.
take advantage of you,
Us.
and do what they want,
Yes, and saying you guys
and believing in luxury, luxurious life.
Luxury life.
Today, Traore can go anywhere he wants. He lives large. He can eat. He doesn't
It's a
have to
lie.
struggle
It's
for
a lie.
What do you mean it's like?
It's a lie, it's a lie.
He flies to Russia up and down.
Of course, he's working. He needs to work.
That's the point.
He needs to work.
But you see, that's the ordinary Burkinabe have the same life.
But you know what?
Traore does not pay electricity. Does not
Traore's regime is even better than democracy for so many years. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, what you are
Are you aware of that?
What you are saying is rubbish, Charlie.
We are here. We will see it soon.
It's complete rubbish, bro.
Okay, yes. If you are saying that, affordable house, we don't even have affordable house. Look at all African countries. We don't have affordable house. What is the problem?
You know, what's the problem?
Under democracy, colonized master democracy, none of us have an affordable house. African countries are suffering. There's no African countries that are living better life.
Then I cause you.
I told you that.
My life, my wife said me cool. Me cool we home, Mr.
There's no African countries that are living a better life.
Huh?
No African countries.
Says who?
Do you know any country where
Is that Libya? After Libya, what? Egypt? Then what? No, that's a 5 or 6. No,
But you said that there is no African country. Now you're saying 5 or 6. I didn't tell Papa.
has he been there before?
Were we not here recently when this guy went to Morocco?
Huh?
This sports guy, your friend is saying.
Benaya.
If you aside Benaya, Mubarak.
Okay, where? Which country?
Yeah, he went to Mubarak. We went with Benaya.
Democracy.
Benaya also went to Morocco.
Okay, Morocco.
They both went together.
Morocco.
They went together.
Is Morocco? How is it democracy or what?
It's kinship.
You see the problem.
So you want a king in Ghana?
You see the problem.
No. So you want a king in
Egypt.
Ghana?
How are they even
Is
treating
Egypt?
Otunfo?
Is it
Do
perfect?
you want a king in
I
Ghana?
say all democratic countries in Africa can't make it.
So you
How
want
can
a-
they make
Because the
it?
Europeans
No, yeah, you see.
don't allow you to do it.
Yeah, the argument you are making. Do you want a king in Ghana?
Oh, who said when I argue?
If
want a
the
king.
king can solve the problem, we are good to go.
You see, my idea is this: that the whole,
Maybe to us here.
you see, the whole perception that you need somebody to come and save you from the poverty. That is where all the problems
We
come.
need ever
That
since
is where all
boss,
the problems
boss.
come.
Ever since
And
in
every
our,
one of
ever
them,
since
and every
in
one
our
of them
Bible.
come presenting
Every
themselves
history.
as that because they know that
Of
that's
course,
what you
it
want.
should be.
But you see, the solution to our problems must be from all of us. There should be a certain
I
collective
understand.
commitment
But
to solve
but
them.
if you take a leader,
So that you don't need a certain leader who will come and live in a Jubilee house.
the
But
system.
Jaja in his
even
corner
Ant
will
cried, they have
become
a leader.
a Mark Zuckerberg.
Ant even has a leader.
You in your corner
If you go to
can
Animal Kingdom, they have a
become
leader
Elon
who
Musk.
control
On the
everybody.
show.
Creating solutions and making people, these political leaders, irrelevant.
No, you see, the thing is that you see, leadership is a main thing.
It's a root.
No, you see,
It's never the main.
no, what you are you are
It's a
referring to
root.
political leaders,
If you
isn't
go to
it?
Animal Kingdom, they have an ant. There's an
That's
ant
what I'm
that
saying. The leadership,
control all of
he-
everybody.
but the point is
The
making,
Bible, King Solomon, King
Yeah,
whatever, King, they control the
he's
people.
making an argument
We're like
about
king.
political
They're like-
leadership. And I'm saying that the leadership we require is not a certain political leader. It's a leadership
Once your
that
light goes off, everybody-
springs forth from the people. You find leadership in the communities, you find it in the homes. Today, Elon Musk is a leader in the tech field. Mark Zuckerberg is a leader. So you have leaders springing forth in all sectors of the economy and building the country together.
And then they
The idea is that you need some.
Have you heard of El Salvador?
Yeah, now.
You've heard of
There's no democracy.
the guy they call it
It's better.
Buka,
And then there's
Bukale
Kishi.
or something.
And then
Is
there's
it their president?
Yes.
I've heard about it. Yeah, I've heard about it.
Okay, El Salvador had one of the biggest crime rates
See
in
this
the
place,
world.
everybody
Yes.
yeah, I'm listening to that.
Yes, they have one of the biggest crime rates in the world.
And he came
That's
to
what
resolve
we
it.
need here in
Oh,
Africa.
yes. So you see, leadership is
And
such
that's
a
your
way that there are
system.
problems that you, in your own corner, you can solve. There are problems that around person you can solve. There are problems too that you need someone at the top here to solve.
The challenge with that, we've seen it so many times. That's
So that's the thing that they've given us. Say every time, like, what can we do you know what? So when there's poverty, so there's poverty in this house. That's what we're all keeping up people here. Even toilet,
And there's okay, come and say hi.
You need to make sure that
They're asking, who is that?
solution that is
Oh,
involves
sorry.
everybody. No, even when you are not there, the solution comes out.
Your solution can involve everybody. But still, you still have to have someone as a
Say hi.
drive that solution to make sure that it involves everybody.
But you see,
You understand that?
in creating the solution, the mindset of the people should not be that this guy should be the solution.
It should be.
His mind should be the source of
In the Old Testament,
Let the people
there is a king who controls the people.
the best way to go.
You
are the leader. Implement it for us.
You believe-
Enforce the rules. The next thing you do.
We can't do that leader.
You
We all
believe
do
that
this
this
anyhow.
is the way to heaven. So that's a classical example
Yes,
of leadership.
we need a leader. Must be the
That's a
leader.
classical example of leadership. There is a lot of things. You can have prophets who will do healing for you or other things. But there's one particular thing that if you want to get there, there's only one leader that will take you there. And that is leadership. So what I'm saying is that
Go to America. You can't just America. There are rules and regulations. It's there. It's the best out.
If you believe that this solution is what the country needs, not just for today but for forever, then that solution must be built on the shoulders of the people. So it's the people who hold on to that solution. But if you think
That solution must only be on
But
the
me,
shoulder.
like, that's
It
good.
will never be sustained.
What
Look
I'm
at all the
saying
things that
is, stop
brought
observing
it
how the
into
country is
business
moving.
because it's
Observe the nature. Observe nature.
But if
And
you
nature will
build
tell
the
you.
solution
What are you
on the
saying?
shoulders of other people, they'll carry it along. So they will tell their children will tell their children, and to continue. Today, look at Israel. Israel is so protective of themselves because the things they heard from their fathers, they transmitted to their children.
I bet you know, religion as another level. Religion, and never say we are not even one anymore. We don't love each other anymore.
For instance, look at the key man. And look how he communicated.
And it's good.
He communicated in a way for you to feel that he is not taking your money, but you are contributing.
Yes.
It's all about semantics. It's all about semantics. So he's making sure that you are contributing to build the nation and he's not necessarily earning your money. So that's G-Levy will stay there. Even when Muhammad is not there, people will not feel like they will back.
Cool down.
Because why he's communicated.
You cool down.
So the solution
No offer.
will be say, hey, let me hear you.
You go feel offer.
Is it-
You go feel offer.
No problem.
That's the thing CS just.
So, sister, I get to your own.
If you make what they honor me.
Here make water, no need cool down.
At the old day was
You see the thing is that
No, see, Mosbao is literate. I don't know that word. I don't do that word.
I will ask question. Ghana here right now. Do we need to change our mind or we need a good leader?
we need a good leader.
You change our mind.
Look at the leader.
We need a good leader to change our mind because we don't know anything.
Make a do something.
Because a leader knows places.
So you know what?
He has learned a
you know
lot.
what? When you have a good leader,
Yeah.
he can bring out things that will change everybody.
Yes.
So now let's take example. We have Flowering.
Yeah.
They have a leader.
He doesn't like travel. The one who doesn't like travel.
Doesn't like travel.
Yes. So you can see where it's coming from. He's an European. It's a colonized way.
Okay, I get it.
He's an European.
I get it. I get it.
You
Look,
get it.
there is a leader
And they will
in
see.
Saudi
They will live
Arabia.
and see.
Who is the king of Saudi Arabia? Bin Salman.
Yes.
He's the leader of Saudi Arabia,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
He said that now he's now going to designate some places that people can go there and drink.
Yeah.
But in Saudi Arabia, it was a taboo that no one can drink alcohol, you can't bring alcohol.
Yeah.
But now, as a leader, he has caused that, and now the effect is happening. So now there are designated places in Saudi Arabia that you can go and drink.
Yeah.
I mean alcohol, you can go and drink. Yes, so the whole thing is about leadership. When the leader comes and he says,
Not the whole thing. So this is a Akufo-Addo street now. This airport was massive. Ghanaians are saying it's too much. Mahama, in front of us, I feel like 15 years old. Dollar, I see dollar is 17 cents. You see, I'm a dollar near your visit. So, airport in Cotonou, Akufo-Addo time, I want a shop. Akufo-Addo price, 1 cedi. That's in almost dollar baffle. In my head, you know, I was saying coffee, right? But still, the shop, all shopping, go back to some
Open.
because we don't want to shop. But I say this, I was not for to be one, and I was $30 into the warehouse, but I won't teach them to take this. Whether I'm poor,
Oh, yes, I'm ready.
one thing the other. Now, that to me on two seats, warehouse. You two, a phone two seats warehouse, no shop, oh shop, no. Over to the whole 2 cities. I've been in Tina, yeah, 1 city. Oh, warehouse, 1 city. Now, that's what I'm going to say. Buffer stock, you go out. It's your own yes, so we are but we have to do no more. And no, the way to shop, meanwhile, and the road of 1 to
perfume.
So, I might them with but here now, issues. So, my point is, and yet entirely, you probably want to make it issues there. You don't forget to sign. Yeah, reason now. And therefore, I say to work on the phone on the
you are absolutely right. Your neighborhood of leadership is in consequence. Your name is so very dependent on the grassroots. To hear what the leadership. So almost town phone we now come and say, almost leadership. Shop no back here more than leadership. Cover house why leadership. They were big tickets in the people. I was saying leadership no. And then over down, over down, and grassroots now they will leadership. Yes, so down there, and yet they all talk on and everything. And I talk about committee now here, but because of what other factors, no, when you saw affecting. But
so there's always practice when you say,
yes, you were different kind of leadership. Say, okay, military leadership, commitment down on other forces are effective. I'm a winner. So, warehouse made 50%, never said, or the G70%. Say, military, commitment down, I'm a side effect. Right. And now, a democracy, also on the limit. When you saw back about it's leadership here, different we are. The old say a king, say a king, wait mama order. Say who's a market or say it's mama order say market woman, head of market woman, head of making sure say
Allah zaman.
so I will talk about now
just giving that command.
yes, Mama command. Because on assassinating never be any idea. It's a what individual Mama command said, if I would down when I saw Sunia. When Mana or Hinama, then call for Abba so, Yabata, you say, who see, it's assassin who gave it.
Theoretical and near practical. And near practical.
I'm going to example. Give me my mama example. Couple two forecast any man. And by this day, and around this time, from this time to this time. In this world, massive. Oh, any classical example of say,
you see, I think full so.
They say, I'm Gamma, maybe sorry.
Oh, Gamma,
order, say, 6 months, no more be a drama in me. supernatural. So, what's the no example?
No, by government, oh, by meaning the okay, or two for when a government, and supernatural. Supernatural, that's saying. Ah, Nima, you or Payam, spiritual something into a movie and you, and supernatural. I buy your my yet to say, any supernatural. Into we make these two comparisons.
I can't make leadership. And yes, supernatural once and
enemies just leadership. Or two for example, now, Gamma, example now, woman. Noise drumming, noise making you a leader, Metiasi. We are making the order. But the order, we call order anymore. Because politics no religion. So, Eka said, Obinye Bibi. President case Obinye Bibi. Why not Osha? You be tea pan.
Depending on leadership.
Oh, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some probably not catch yourself. We with factors say so far they all can fake me.
No, they all cannot see.
Maybe and yet what's a more example one person better than you.
Because example now woman no and telling with their year can see.
President with my order say
argument a political argument. But how they find
the leadership who offer say solely political, solely no. And yet leadership and yet only about politics.
Leadership is politics.
What's it
then?
You see, leadership is not only about politics.
Leadership is politics.
Okay. So,
we say government. I say no, you are banning drumming. We leader, we making order no. Ya obey. Otum for ni mami yi. wasi okosie no wa make order ya obey also make na ya obey because of those supernatural way na we yeti mu no cause one obey a bosom betimi ayo obibi we betimi ayo obibi nti nipa suro en no ya settle fuel so ya see entity prices so bro meaning say baby like I say oh ya so ba me ende from Taifa to Circle ewia we ya Jimmy 10 cities metimi so msa ko Circle se see a yellow this Circle to Taifa 10 cities
no one was straight so man you know
so ebanu me se see argument because of auto two for we na ko kan so nipa yesu ban leader ni betimi ameki say oh obi yenye we ba ye na ye wa ase on say yesu ban a leader ni efa no de waka na ase but so na wa make ni order or say leader ni make sure say you ko wono asem na me kan so omo ye no ko so omo ya otumfo se si a eba no gram se si a yen start nye video a se si a ebe mu nkanfo like a inform be ba say you ade na mo nye video ma be sisi ye no ma no o se ko police ni bi akogina wa silent na mo lodi 10 cities police ni bi akogina silent na mo lodi 10 cities na sa na wo charge we ade na wo charge we even though say yakase mo mo nya sa still am da so e so me yi say mo yen forget about mpenifo na mo tete so na mo make we yeah na ye wo form na ya me ne wo mo ni we ya san ya adwe ya san ya adwe a e wo man ne ya force
simple.
Simple,
sir.
How did they get
On this, simple, sir. On this, President, didn't they put him in peace? It's not politics because there's a gap to be filled, and there are certain responsibilities. I was said those gaps, those people, they take that those role of responsibilities now also taking.
out of 5%?
Never, because I just said all of us can go out there and go and take that responsibility for all of us.
Right.
Internet, I will say selected some people to go out there and go and take those kind of responsibilities. Right. And all of them, they have duties they have to perform. Okay. So this is Oba, that's what say, I will say, I'm sure even multimedia hand on they all hand. And says if you because he was structures I was say, oh, year old day, now we say a day, into me, a day, as we about woman, not a bear one. They will say, I was say, we that's leadership now becomes into my show. So I can't fail myself. Before say government, ever not fair. President taking some certain decisions. Okay, because I said dollar mean we have from many presidents, and then we due to say many Bank of Ghana leadership now mean they take over Bank of Ghana. They work in such a way say city dollar, city Benya and Africa. That's the way it me a pushy dollar and about. What put me for yes, make me for yes, but a no responsibility on the Bank of Ghana. It's no yet side I'm apart from it, just say active fuel pricing. Internet was said on instructed to be power of picking petroleum waiting example for so I'm making sure say prices and I'm regulating that part. It's a more cash economy business and I almost say reduce the price because city has strength and almost reduce the price. Government is also for another layer. Say, okay, me na me take president, me na me take Minister of Transport. Anyway, only fan from Circle to Kadishi, from Circle to someone because we any from leadership to focus because me I'm more talk on them making sure say prices of we have from internal any leadership and casa. Now, international structures in the prices of transport and continents. And because from president's instructions,
okay,
they did because it's not continents, Sisi ame.
They are coming now. Or news in the
Mama prices in the for. It's the enemy. Mona, the performing now, Chicas in the war. It's Sia Casa, and on Casa and Sophie. That is what about we. It's okay, and so he said, Mama, you must say at this hour media. And you won't communicate as leadership and chairman for because Mona leaders, Mona regulate or more massive. And to communicate to more for say, this is the decision I'm going to take it. It will be a the way and from around the way. And no more communicated to a more and on microphone say reduce. And so on microphone say reduce. What is the leadership of the immediate drivers union? Just on take of duties as union. So on making sure so on microphone and disobey on authority and come back discipline. On take it just there's a leadership failure. Okay.
So leader, one also leader, one also then away.
Leader, man.
Cecilia, leader way a GPIT.
Leader, man.
Say we are Minister of Transport and I say we
Minister of Transport and leader.
So who needs superior anyone?
No superior, no more because
who's that president? Eba road minister, Eba I am over do GPRT for and I will do drivers. Drivers link so. And also drivers link so that means
there's a leadership failure at the drivers union.
Right.
Yes.
What are they doing?
That's the correct question I will decide. What are the leadership doing? Because
that
leadership, no, I was say, almost taking that kind of step. And so you see, so almost taking step. They may blame me about and say, okay, about. What now? Why? Because it's a train, age. Never. There's train, age. Then I will take control of train. So public transport, age man.
Yes.
And how that kind of authority say,
yes.
Over making sure say, we now on leadership now, on person on this as we.
Yes.
Many you so many authority
Yes.
as of ban now make their process
And staffs.
what I say.
Yes.
So wait, now you ask you now what? Oh, me be so asem.
Okay.
Yen asem you okay there. Say train transporting and ye blame me aban for providing those things. I don't know. So ye na ye faka no ye leader ni ye main leader ni aban. So ye be I am ko aban but aban dey on by your own street. Aban be see for akoha as I do your own. Ntade na aban ni provide again street. Na on situation na ba na mo ye the pressure masa ko go ni so onye we answer.
I say one hour is this system which you have to system but is in the shop they also do computer since also here in the country say graphics way and they are moving. This is the amount of money also charge. AME can
revenue they are revenue
ultimate, but AME can take taxes from you as they say we a company. We own and we use you as your company. AME will take tax from you, but ultimately show how much I was sold with good. But some more union with my okay with the union lower end 2 cedi, middle end 10 cedi, high end 50 cedi. Now the union not setting it gets a walk so also a high end premium also 50 cedi, but it's also more than 50 cedi because that is what your union agree. And I say, oh yeah, middle just say, oh yeah, because that's what the union agree. And I say, oh yeah, lower tier now, also G 2 cedi or not above 2 cedi, but wait my G below. Lonely. Won't be the private person. Say because of we our own electricity bill here, internet connection, energy, any brain, you should be here, and they will handle now the more customers. We know only man here, I will not hear meeting. It is said there is no that kind of union structure. Anybody meeting and no yes, I only my dear oh yeah, direct price control. And now yes, I'll be to make for each man and a group of human so and the problem never see. Price na so ba won chen say because of some China ni de na ba han na eyi we ni na wo so wo so GPA dem o pa kire o be so gu we juma over happy arms because of say what democracy over happy arms say no abai ntimi kire na here me menje wo me shop because we check nyama me
this mentality dey na this business and I make say with this business mentality no the country is saying Intina waba 6 months now. Oh, we at it so we have 17 baby 11 cities. And so still then I will talk to your man the same thing, the same amount now.
We say Ghanaians, most of us are wicked.
So any nipa not so yeah you want from high use by. And I say and then me argument.
Oh, me say me dispute is when patch say leadership over in faces. Me class say you can wrong.
Oh, leadership
and I say and in faces. So depend on leadership now bring down and they picture. Internet say anchor this kind of reduction of prices say union insist say who are you driving there say one follow the pool now you do a GPRT list and I say any of the transport organization now ya sound so yemra say in our union who are won you with there you bet any DVL ebe kasa because our union run say the one you follow you we are you alliances what I say until say ban say union start so when for sister then as a call Taifa na say also won get that price na say union or say also won get more price na say or instruct DVL say we doing the same you say the car number the same but make sure say montina pan na montina licenses na money and lodi say station say kwan money lodi bi ma o this driver ni no onsu yan answer because him say continue na say we need one call up and down next we need sika and can feed the family next time on your side dey review and today na make say at the leadership you will be do what the president can take the decisions and will be do what so and the president no want to call him direct and go take a decision but that the leadership now all the
same power and a year juma
and so with your family there is some things that you can do. There's some things to establish a penny who have to take care of it. There's some things to your father have to take care of it. There are some things to your elder brother, or if you are the elder brother, you have to take a responsibility of it. And America said in leadership, you know, different layers. Say military, they can come down direct. If it is a military leadership, a democratic leadership that we have taken. You have to use the structures to cause effect. So, who are we president? You are being governed by something called constitution. That constitution, extra, nyama, was all here. Only free talk one, and give you a plans that down. Also take his steps. Yeah, na ya teacher, your house out, Amanabasa. Until they say, Anka. Say those layers in the national president, no authority say president with the constitution, you have more power. Say only possibility. Na say nyama boba for. Na say free the say omo back for man. Making sure say these are the rules are also taking. Deploy the police. The police when it's made in Juma, deploy the military, come market living and making sure that Obi are only to surprise the for Swam already.
See, there are ways that we can do it. That's what they give it the democracy. Raleigh said, at the moment a white man brought democracy to you, you can't make it. They confuse you. They give you 2 parties and 3 parties. Like now, you see how Mama is working.
Yes.
Look, I can tell you the fact that the Europeans are somewhere pushing money. You can see this guy as a puppet. Baumia as a puppet.
Yes.
This guy, Freedom Market as a puppet. And they can give you money to confuse the government sitting down who is doing the work. Because all that MP is saying now doesn't make sense. Like, you understand? They are saying they are accusing the new government. But then you've done worse than what the person is doing now about the e-levy issue. And Freedom Market said, no, this is stealing. But all the e-levy that you took, the account, you don't know what you use the money for. Or be about this fool, am I the panel someone they are accusing that why is he doing that? We say look, the is not good. But I am saying that let's try this and see. This one, let's see what 6 months a year or 2 years. What do this money to do? Because they came for a reason. So we watch them. But in leadership, you are seeing is democracy. So
They don't even practice democracy.
no. UK, he said they don't practice democracy. All these, yes, don't practice democracy. In France, they don't practice democracy. You kill you, destroy you, to assassinate you. They do that. But in Africa, if you do, say, hey, look at Brian Tory, say, hey, this guy is what's the name? This for it. Dictator.
Yes.
And the dictator. Yeah. Yes, because you need to control people. That's what this guy is saying. That's what we don't have a leader. You need a dictatorship to control the country. That's it. That's what we need. But they will mess you up with democracy so that you can't do that thing. When you say, hey, look, this guy wants to do this, because they're trying to do this. You see, they'll tag you right now. Mama cried out, they tag him. Because now the words that they use some particular words they shouldn't be using. He's using those words. So they tag him. So shall what Mama buy now, I'm buy some more congratulations, you know, America from Munyan buy. Because those days when you want the seats, then you see the whites are coming here. Bush will come, Clinton will come. Now they stop doing that because they realize no, Ghana to become wiser. We are trying to get away from them. It's someone leadership. The white will mess you up. I started saying that. I told like that. Look, we Africans should know our enemies. Our enemies is the Western people. So no, we shouldn't blame them. Yes, we shouldn't blame them. But if you're the battlefield, you know your enemy. The Americans, no, we are the enemies. They know. That's why you go to America. They try to bully you because you're a black man. Because in their syllabus, they were taught that we are enemies. They are aware, they know. That's a racist, they know. But we don't have race because we're not taught those things in our syllabus. You just welcome them, they think that one that way. They come, they think I'll go that way. They come, they might do anything that way.
They have been taught that the resources are there. So the day you allow them to develop,
Yes.
you won't be able to get the resources
Exactly.
out of here.
Exactly.
And they don't have that kind of resources that we have.
Exactly.
So they have designed the thing in such a way that be like how you are, so that we continue to be able to serve out their resources. Because if as soon as you get control over everything, you won't be able to get.
They will go hungry.
Look, France, America was accusing this Syrian leader that he's a terrorist.
The Burkina guy.
No, Syria.
Yeah.
And true, he was a terrorist.
Yes.
He was part of Al Qaeda and all those things.
Exactly.
It's called